Hi, hello, welcome. We'll just wait another minute and see if anyone else turns up. Can you hear me okay? Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
hi, excellent. We'll just wait one more minute and see if anyone else turns up.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, hi, welcome. My name's Laura.
My name is Andriy.
Hi. Hi, nice to meet you. We'll just wait one more minute, see if we have anyone else, but if not, you'll have me all to yourselves. That's perfect.
Okay, we'll wait. Thank you. And could you please tell what about this webinar is?
Yeah, of course. So this webinar is all about our self-study platform, which is called Lingua Attack. So you will have had your access code to Lingua Attack very recently. And I'll wait 30 more seconds if anyone else comes, and if not, we'll properly get started.
Right, we will wait.
Yeah, but otherwise, it's going to be recorded, so we can have a look. Anyone else can have a look afterwards. We have more people.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, welcome. Hello. Hi, welcome. Welcome to VICI. Okay, we will get started and we'll let other people in if they come as and when. So to begin with, hello and welcome to everybody. So my name is Laura and I will be doing this little webinar for you today. So this is all about Lingua Attack, which is our self-study platform. So as you will have English classes at the Academy, or online with your teachers. At the same time as that, you will also have some like homework or coursework or self-study to do at the same time. So I today will be talking about the self-study side to really show you how you can use it, what it is, and how to make the best of your time learning English with us. So just before we have a look at that, so like I said, my name is Laura. So I am one of the language coordinators at VICI. So I work a lot with Natalie, who I know you've been in contact with, and I really help her prepare and run all of the programs that we have. So that's kind of my role. And then at the same time, I teach English and I teach French as well. So I also spend a lot of time looking after our clients and really helping them to use these platforms. So if you have any questions at all during this presentation, then please put them in the chat and then I can answer them at the end or stay behind and we can have a little chat as well. And if not at any time during your time with VICI, please contact me if you have any other questions as well. So to begin, we'll talk about why we even have this kind of digital platform alongside the classes that you are doing. So we really have, we live in a very, very digital world. Even here, we're doing this online. Technology is in every single part of our lives. So it's really important to be able to use it to our benefit in English and in language learning as well. So you have, like I said, you have your classes with the teachers from the Academy. And then at the same time, alongside that, you have self-study that you'll be doing to help progress on everything you've done with the teachers at the Academy. So it's a very important part of your study time as well. So, as you all speak at least one foreign language, you know that interaction with humans is really, really important. It is how we learn languages. But studies have also shown that really practicing alongside at home and practicing yourself is really the way to get you up to that next level as well. So this is why we really have this alongside. It really is like an add-on resource next to the stuff that you will be doing with your teachers at the academy. So, without going on too much more, let's have a look at Lingua Attack. So I am going to share my screen with you, and then we can have a look at Lingua Attack and see what it is all about. Okay, so can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, excellent, perfect. So let's have a look. So Lingua Attack, you will all have your own personal access to this platform, Lingua Attack, and it will be through us, so through the VICI Language Academy. So we have the little English flag showing that we're learning English on this one. It is important to know that we also have, so I'm going to show you the English version, but we do also have a version where the whole, the inside of the platform is in Ukrainian as well. So you can use that one, you'll have access to that. I'm not going to show it to you because I will be a little bit lost. I don't think I'm going to be able to explain it very well if it's in Ukrainian, but it is important for you to know that we do have that as well for you to be able to see it all in your native language too. So Lingua Attack is divided up into a few different stages. So we'll have a look very briefly at the first part, which is all about starter labs. If you are here and you can understand everything I'm saying today, these will be a little bit too easy for you, but I'm going to show them to you. So if you have other people in your community that you would like to help, you'd like to explain, they can see these as well. So the starter labs and Lingua Attack are divided up into 20 different sessions. The starter labs, they go up in difficulty levels. They start very basic. I'm Anna, pleased to meet you, presenting ourselves. And then they go up talking about different skills. So talking about personality, jobs. This is very much the beginner. So if you are a beginner, this is where you would start. If you already have some knowledge of English, you're going to skip this one because it's going to be a little bit too easy for you. But let's just go through one just to see exactly, so you can see what it's about. So you go onto the little video here. Oops, we'd select your translation language. So I'll put it into, okay, we can't put it into English because we're already in English. Let's put it into, oh, I was going to put it into Ukrainian, but I don't know which one it is. We'll put it into French because I speak French, so at least I can understand something here. It doesn't matter. This is just the language that it is going to be testing us in, so that doesn't matter. Yours will be in English. You'll be able to see the Ukrainian and the English. So you will go into the little video. So for these, we have little cartoons to watch. This one's only 1.5 minutes, so it's not very long. So you watch it and we have a little video to listen to, and this is really the basics of the language. So firstly, you have a little listen. If it's too quick, you can click on the little turtle down here, which makes it a little bit slower for you. So you can listen, have a look through. So you'll see down at the bottom here, we have lots of different aspects of the video. So the first thing you do is watch, listen. The next thing you do is have a look at the vocabulary. So I put mine into French. This was as if I was French, sorry, and learning English. Where everything here is in French, yours will be in Ukrainian. So you can listen and you can listen, read the words at the same time. This is really important for consolidating the language to really help it stay in your brain. You read and you listen at the same time. We have a little look at the translations. Then we'll work our way up these steps. So we'll go from vocabulary up to comprehension. So see if we can understand what is said in the video. So here we have a look again. And then see we have, she says, I'm Anna, and we have to find which translation it is. As I said, again, mine's in French, but yours will be in a language in Ukrainian for you. So I'm Anna, je suis Anna in French. There you go. Yay, we got it right. So we'll kind of build up these skills, really sort of listening and reading and seeing if we can understand. As I said, if you already speak a little bit of English, this will be a bit easy for you. We'll move on to the more difficult stuff in a second. Afterwards, we have the dialogue. So, you know, a few questions on listening comprehension. Then this is about matching up phrases to see what corresponds to each other, building sentences. So really these skills are all based on one video, and then you build your way up, up, up to get a little bit more difficult. You can do these videos as many times as you want. And for anyone who is a beginner, I suggest you start on these and build up. Keep repeating the videos until you get a very good high score on the videos. At the end, we have a little word jigsaw as well. So it's a little game to put the words, in the right gaps. So these are what we call then the starter labs. So as I said, they're very basic. They're kind of the first step that you would do to start building up your language. If you want to revise the basics as well, this is where you can start. We were on the very, very basic beginner lesson, but obviously we can go all the way up to talking about comparisons, parts of the house, different tenses as well, talking about the past. So if you are a complete beginner, this is where you would start. Otherwise, you know, so these are a good start. Obviously, for lots of you, this is going to be a little bit simple. So we'll look at the more complicated stuff, the little bit more advanced stuff, So we have a few different things. We have some photo vocabulary. So this is all about building up your vocabulary in English. So commodities, very useful going to the supermarket so we know what we're buying. Oops, so you can have a look again. We can look at the different vocabulary. So these are just kind of a photo dictionary where you can see the different words: coffee, corn, cotton, gold, learning the different words. And then again, we have a whole little different kinds of games and things that you can do on these words. So if we look at the games, these are really about just consolidating the language. So really making it all stick in your head. These are some quite fun, different games and things you can do. There are lots of different games. So you can have a look through them and work out what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. So let's look at this one. So at the top it says silver and at the bottom it says pork bellies. So this game, we have to look at the pictures. We think, okay, is that silver? No. Oops, is that a pork belly? No, we're going to say that's not the right one. Okay, here we have wheat. Is that wheat? No, that's corn. Is that gold? No, that's sugar. So we're going to say incorrect. That's not that one. Ah, this one is corn. And this one, it is silver in this case. So we're going to say yes. This is one of the very simple games. They do go up into more complex games as well. So more kind of thinking about things. So there are lots of different games you can have a look at. So if you kind of don't really know where to start, I would suggest you start with the starter labs. You do some of the little photo vocabularies. However, the main really best thing about Lingua Attack, and the reason that I love it so much as well, are the video boosters. So these really are the most interesting part of the platform. So we have a lot of different videos. They are on lots of different topics. So we have some that are all related to business for any of you who want to be going into the work world here. Otherwise, we have a lot that are from different films, different movies. So we have like Lego, Star Wars, what's this, Chip and Dale, lots of different ones. TV series, so if you like to watch Netflix, if you want to have a look at some of the TV series we have. Music videos as well, so if you like to listen to English music, some Lady Gaga. I like Lady Gaga, I don't know about anyone else. Different news clips, so lots of different themes. So when you get to these videos, either you can look by grammar rule. So if you just had an English class and you just started to learn about, I don't know, adjectives, for example, you can click on search by grammar rule. And then the video is loading. So afterwards, you can have a look and you can pick by the different grammar rule what grammar point you would like to work on. So for example, here, maybe we would like to work on adjectives, I said. Let's look at this one. So we would search for the adjectives. And then we have all of the different videos that look at adjectives. You'll see in the corner, all of the videos also have these little B1, A2+, A2, B1. Okay, so all these in the corner. These are very important to look at because these are telling you the level of the video. So hopefully you'll be familiar with the European framework. If you aren't, then this is something that we do go over quite a lot of VICI, so you can definitely ask for any advice. And also the groups that you are in for your English classes are based on these levels, so sort of from A1, A2, B1, B2, and going up. So you should select the videos that are based on your level as well. So if you are in the A2 class, then I suggest you are looking at videos that are A2 and A2+. If you're in the A2 class and you look at B1 or B2 videos, this is just going to be a little bit too difficult at the moment. This is what you'll be working up towards. If you are in the B1 class, then you can look at B1 videos. You can maybe try 1 or 2 B2 videos, but they might be a little bit too difficult. You can also do A2 plus videos if you would like, but they are going to be a little bit easy maybe. But maybe just to ease yourself into it, you can have a look. So let's pick a video and see what we can do with the videos. So, if we have a look, there are lots of different videos, lots of different themes, looking at films, looking at the news. I saw one for Frozen 2. I have not seen number 2 yet, but I did love the first film. So let's have a look at this video and see what we've got. So we open the video. The first thing we're going to do is look at some of the vocabulary that we see in the video. So these are the vocabulary that we're going to be looking at. So unredeemable, we can click on it and listen, see what it sounds like. Okay. We have the definition. So unredeemable means that it's too bad or too damaged to be corrected. So also in the definition, if it says, okay, it's too bad or it's too damaged, I don't know what damaged means, we can click on damaged as well, and we get a little translation. Mine's into French because I said I was a French speaker, so looking at the translation as well. We also have an example sentence. So learning the words in context is very, very important to really be able to properly learn the words and properly learn how they are used as well. So the first thing you do for the videos is we have a look at all of the different words. Oh, we have unredeemable, monster, mistake, villain. Not sure what happens in this scene, but it looks like there might be someone not very nice coming in. So we have a look at all of the words. There you go. We learned some more little words as well. Once you feel comfortable with these, we can go to the video. It is not the whole film. It's just little scenes of the film. So we'll have a watch. You'll see that this one is just 42 seconds. So there you go. We watched a little bit of this film. Okay. We watch it all the way through as many times as you need to watch it. A little trick as well is if we go onto settings, you can also change the playback speed if you need to put it a little bit slower. I wouldn't put it too slowly though, because otherwise it does slightly impair the quality of the sound, but you can put it a little bit slower if needs be. So you can watch it through as many times as you need to. And then just like we had for the other videos, we have lots of different activities that we can do based on this one video. So we can spend a lot of time going through all of the different activities. So the reason that we spend a lot of time on just one video of 42 seconds is that firstly, having the language in really authentic context is really important for learning. And also very repetitive exposure to the language, in this case, listening again and again and again to the different sounds that we hear and the different words, the different expressions, is really, really important for language learning. And this is really how we're going to help get better and better. So once we've looked at the video, we'll go to the comprehension. So comprehension. So now, based on the video we watched, go back to the vocabulary anytime. We can try and answer some of these different questions. So what is the objective of the game being played? So we can watch it again if we need to. So again, this is comprehension, not just on the individual words and expressions, but very much on the whole context that we have seen and the whole content of the video. So it's not just understanding the individual words, but it's understanding what is happening around us, because if we can understand individual words, without really understanding the meaning of what's happening. And it's that that's important. Language is a social tool. It's what we use to talk to people, to communicate. So it's important to understand beyond just the individual words. So here, what is the objective of the game? So this is players must guess the thing being described by the movement. Okay, we got it correct. So we do a few different questions like this, watching the video again if you need to. And then afterwards, we've done a few comprehension questions. We move up to the next level of difficulty. We look at the listening lab. So here we will listen again to a part of the video, and it's really listening very carefully to make sure that we understand the different sounds of the language. So here we'll listen, and Olaf, the little snowman, he says a grizzly, okay, does he say a grizzly hare, a grizzly bear, or a grizzly scare? So we'll listen and really practice these sounds. So in some languages, the difference between a basta and a ha is going to be very, very clear. In other languages, it might not. So, we're going to listen, practice listening. A grizzly bear, he says. Oh, we got it right. Good. So again, we do a few of these, kind of really practicing the sounds of the language. Once we've done this, we're going to go up to advanced comprehension. So this is a little bit different from the others. This is very much going deeper into it and trying to understand, again, not just the words, but the subtext of what is being said. So what kinds of bears does Olaf guess that she's portraying? So this is going and looking, we can find the words again, very much understanding more specifically what has happened as well. So a few questions like this. Again, at any point, if you don't know what the word means, we can click on it and we have a little translation. Okay, the next thing we'll go on to is really practicing about the vocabulary. So again, we have the vocabulary, we have the video, we have the transcript, and this here we are going to put the words into the right place based on the sentence structure that we have. So you really have to understand the meanings of all of the words. So my former boyfriend was unredeemable, we're going to put here. We know this is unredeemable because he was something liar. So a liar, if you don't know what it is, you can click on it. It's someone who tells lies, who does not tell the truth. Okay, so we know we're looking for an adjective to describe that kind of liar. We also know that we have an with an N, so we know this word has to start with a vowel. That made it a little bit easier for us here. So again, we go through all the way and put in different, the words into the different places. Rearrange my life, I don't know. We would look through a few activities like this. So here we're really working on the sentence structure of the language. And while before we were a little bit more on the overall content and understanding the context of what was happening, understanding the gist, here we're very much looking at very specific language features as well. So it's a different kind of looking at the language as well, which is also very important. Okay, after we've done these activities, we'll move up to some grammar. Now, I know a lot of people don't like grammar. They get very worried at the idea of grammar. I understand. The thing that's different about this kind of platform, though, the thing that's different about Lingua Attack is that we look at the video first. We listen to all of the language. By the time you get to this, you've heard it a lot. You've heard it a lot. You've heard it a lot. The expressions and the sentences are really starting to integrate into your head. At this point, we now point out some of the grammar rules that actually you would have seen in the video. So here it's saying that actually you have just heard the superlative form a few times. For example, greatest. So we have a little explanation of what it is, so you can kind of understand it. We have the example, and then we do some practice of the grammar. Is this sentence correct? Brad is the taller boy in school. Okay, if we come and have a look back here, we know that taller is actually the comparative form, whereas we want the most or the est ending. So is it the taller? So we have a think, look back through the notes from your class at this point if you need to, and we know that actually the taller is not correct. No, we're not going to say that. We say the tallest. See, this is where we were right. Again, we can click on the word if we're not sure. We can compare taller, okay, the tallest, sorry, we just did, with taller, and see how they're different and how they're used differently. Next, we have a lot of different activities we can do based on this grammar rule that we've just heard. So this is really a way of integrating grammar into your practice of the language as well, and showing you that actually you've just heard it used a lot of times, you know how to use it, we can now try and practice using it. The last thing is our little game zone. So this is a bit similar to the games that we had for the vocabulary. Let's have a look. But again, there are lots of different games. So I showed you one before with the photos. This one now is looking at connecting the letters. So we're looking for something that is the name of an evil character in the story. So if we can remember back to the vocabulary that we did, remember at this point, you will have heard the video a lot of times as well. So you'll really know. Oh, we're running out of time. I need to hurry up. Okay, so this was the word for villain. Villain. Excellent. So we have a few little games like this. If we go to the other games as well, let me quit that game. We have various different games that we can have a look at. This is the same one again. So we just have this game, sorry, for this video, and then afterwards we can go into the other games for the other videos. So it really is about doing a lot of different videos and, you know, working on a lot of different skills. Okay, so this is then how you get to the end of the video. And then I suggest you either do just one video and do it all the way through. And then if that's enough for the day, then that's okay. You can come back to it another day, and just doing, you know, 1 or 2 videos every day, every couple of days, just to practice as much as possible. We also add new videos all the time. So these are the recent ones that have come up. Stranger Things. I don't know if anyone's seen that. I've not watched it, but I know it's very, very popular with lots of my students on Netflix. So again, if it's a scene or a film that you've seen already, you can have a look at it. Otherwise, we can also look by difficulty level. So again, this is the A1, A2, B1, B2 levels that you are in your classes. So we can have a look by this. Let's look at B1. We can look for all the videos that are at B1 level, and you can choose just from these videos. So there really is a lot of different things to choose from. Modern Family, this is a very good series. I like this one. I'd recommend this for anyone wanting to practice. So we can go through, really find what you are interested in. Okay, so we've looked at the video boosters. So this is really about authentic and repetitive language, which are 2 of the most important things for learning. We've looked at the photo vocabularies. So this is for building vocabulary. We looked at the starter labs. So these were for beginners. The last thing we're going to look at is the skill boosters. So the skill boosters are divided up into different skills that we can have. So we have some videos that are all about communicating while traveling, asking for directions, going out, using transport, ordering a meal. Very useful skills that you might need to learn. Getting a job, so going for a job interview, writing a cover letter, writing a CV, looking for a job. All of these different skills that you need to learn, that you have the skills in your native language, but then I have moved abroad multiple times, and it's always a little bit different in every country you go to. So again, really important skills to learn, not just the language, but the cultural elements of it as well. Communicating in business, so making appointments, giving presentations, writing emails. If you work in a hotel, giving information, going to tourist places such as museums. And then skill of getting your message across, so asking for permission, asking for advice, asking for help and information. And then this one, which is very useful as well, getting everyday things done. So how to talk to the doctor, really important. How to converse with people in a shop, how to go shopping, how to ask for different foods, very, very practical everyday things. Getting something repaired, we need to be able to deal with these things. So these are different skills that we can work on as well. Let's have a look at the health problems. So if we go to the doctor. So again, you'll see it's the same structure. So we have different expressions that we can look at. And then we have the video, the comprehension, building sentences again, so really working on the language. Again, you work your way up these different skills. We can listen to it in slower speed as well. Looking at the transcript, very much in focus. So again, trying to listen to what they're saying, adding in the correct sentences, the correct words. Advanced comprehension, at the end we have a little skill test as well to see how you get on with it, see if you've learned what has been said. So looking at different expressions that go together. So, speaking a foreign language, especially in contexts like this, going to the doctor, going to the supermarket, these things, is very much about routine language. We have the set phrases that we say again and again. I'm sure when you go to the supermarket, you hear the same expressions again and again and again. So it really is about learning these. So overall, this is what we have. This is how you can use it. This is a really great platform, especially with the videos for a lot of authentic language. It really is going to help you learn the language and how we actually speak the language, which isn't always the same as what we might learn in school. It's very much listening to different videos that show how we actually use the language is really important. So this is what we have. These are the different things you can do. So I would recommend, if you are a beginner, starting with the starter labs. If you want a little refresher or you want to go into this a little bit more easily, go into the starter labs, have a look. Otherwise, working off photo vocabulary a little bit. The video boosters these are my favorite ones, the video boosters. I love these. And then the skill boosters as well, helping you get those skills is really good for you. You can see that we can also see what we've done. So I have my students, 0%. Might need to give them a little call, find out why my students have not been doing their homework. But you can see that we can also have a look and see the different things that our students can do as well. So for us, this is good. Another thing as well is you can do an assessment test. So if you're not sure if you're in the right class, you're not sure kind of what your level is, you can schedule a little assessment test, which is something that you do on the computer, and that can also help you find out your level. So this is a little bit, so this is kind of everything that we can do. Let me stop sharing my screen and come back to the main page. Okay, so does anyone have any immediate questions based on everything that we've gone over?
We have no questions. Thank you.
No? Okay, excellent. Good. I hope this was helpful to you. This has been recorded, so feel free to watch it again, in a couple of weeks once you kind of get into the swing of things and you think, oh, can't quite remember what she said. So this will be recorded, available for you to watch again. So please again share it with anyone else as well. And please feel free to come to speak to me personally as well. You can send me an email or on the Facebook group, send a little message, and I can answer any of the questions that you might have about using this as well.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good. I hope you enjoy learning the language and having a little look at the different stuff that we have. And good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. For the person who's just come in, we have just finished the session, but it has been recorded. So you will have the recording available for you, so you can watch it again in your own time as well. Any final questions? No? Okay. Well, I hope to see you soon, and let me know if you have any questions afterwards, okay? Thank you. Bye. Bye. Hi, so you did just miss the seminar, but that's fine. It has been recorded, so you can watch it afterwards. We'll send the link, okay? So thank you for attending, everybody. And yeah, please feel free to send me any questions you might have afterwards. Thank you.